marketers. Debra Eckerling here.
And I'm Keith Smith, and we host the MPN Meta Marketing Show, which is not just another marketing podcast, but the marketing podcast about all the other marketing podcasts.
Podcasts are booming, right? We love them, and people actually listen. They don't scroll, they don't swipe, well, except maybe during the ad breaks.
But here's the secret. With the Marketing Podcast Network, your ads don't make people hit skip. We put your brand on shows that people actually want to hear.
That's right. We match your message with podcasts that make marketing nerds like us perk up and take notes, or at least nod knowingly, pretending they understand.
And don't worry, because we'll deliver your ad naturally. People might even think that we love your brand personally, which of course we totally do, unless it's a veggie smoothie, then maybe not.
If you want your brand heard without making listeners roll their eyes,
head to marketingpodcasts.net and catch marketing fans at work, rest, and play. Seriously, your audience is already listening. Make sure they hear your brand and not our awkward jokes.
Join the conversation, because good ads shouldn't just be tolerated, they should be enjoyed.
Yes!
Welcome, everyone. I'm Debra Eckerling, author, goal strategist, and book proposal specialist, and this is the Book Proposal Podcast. On this episode, I'm answering the question, how do I restart a stalled book proposal? Whether you're revisiting your proposal after a break, because it got put on the back burner due to other priorities, or because it felt stalled, it's okay. Life happens. Things happen. And sometimes a project is simply not yet. Instead of being frustrated that it's not finished, be proud of yourself for making the decision to jump back in. When you're ready to restart, the first thing is to read through what you already have. Don't edit, just read. Sit with it for a few days, and then maybe reread it again. You want to ease back into the project by bringing it back to top of mind and remembering why you were compelled to create it in the first place. Another way to get back into top of mind mode is to use my directed journaling solution. Free write the answer to a question or a series of questions related to your book proposal or a specific section of it in 15-minute writing sprints for 3 days in a row. For instance, ask yourself, why am I writing this book? What excites me about the topic? How can I build my author platform? Who is my audience? How do I organize the content? Journaling is helpful because it's really difficult to figure things out in your head. When you free write, you can actually see your thoughts on the page, and that's where you can find clarity and solutions. See what the answers reveal, and use that insight to move forward with your proposal. If you want a more linear approach, spend time on the overview. This is the essence of your book. It explains what the topic is, why it's unique, and why you are the best and only person who can write it. All the other sections grow from the overview. So go in order or jump from one section that interests you to the next. Remember, the book proposal work isn't just the writing. Some of it is building your platform. Some of it is research. If you're not in the mood to write, don't write. There are still plenty of ways to move the project forward. Here are a few more practical things you can do. Set regular appointments to work on your book proposal. Even an hour a week, preferably at the same day and time, can help you get back into consistent rhythm. Track your progress. Every time you complete a section or reach a milestone, write it down. On days when it feels like you're not making progress, then you can read your tracking document for a burst of motivation. Also, give yourself a deadline, because nothing gets you out of your head and into action like a due date. When you look at your proposal with fresh eyes and give yourself time to reconnect with it, bit by bit, you'll reignite your excitement along with the habit of working on your winning book proposal. Thank you for tuning in. Please follow, subscribe, and join me every week. And let's turn your idea into a plan and your plan into a book so your book can get into the hands of those who need to read it. Do you have a question about book proposal? Email me at deb@thebookproposalexpert.com, connect with me on LinkedIn, and follow @thedebmethod for more resources and tips to get you excited about planning and achieving your book publishing goals. And you can learn more at thebookproposalexpert.com.
This podcast is heard along the Marketing Podcast Network. For more great marketing podcasts, visit marketingpodcasts.net.